The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. That is the Raiders take over on offense. We get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now under center Derek Carr. Carr going to throw right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a first carry for Grant. And the ball is knocked out. And the Jags grab it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now Lawrence. And he floated one out there incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 25. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won at 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
Yeah, they should be happy. The guys are good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. He'll find Moreau here. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2nd and 2. Here's Bolden. On the move past the 40. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Carr completes it, and he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They run with Bolden. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Carr going to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lawrence will throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Hunter Renfrow deep to return for the Raiders. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders heading out to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with ETN. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Bilal Nichols. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. Oh, they get to the football downfield. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Raiders take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To try again after the sack, Lawrence. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. He hits Adams complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Carr now on first down. And it's complete to Adams. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr fighting his man, Hunter Renfrow. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out of the locker room. We're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back upstate to Jacksonville. And Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have a Jags first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. To throw again is Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. ETN up the middle. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. On first down, Carr. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trayvon Walker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Bolden. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. He'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Here's Carr. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
There to make the tackle, Jonathan Abram.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And that is incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now, first carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack.
Looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Screenplay, here's ETN.
And some room to run now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. ETN bringing in another one.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Now Lawrence.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Man open, here is Jones. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Lawrence will throw. Forced out to his left. This complete to Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. 2nd down and goal. Lawrence steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. To throw is Carr. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Carr to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through the big-time pick 6.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Down at the 25.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
41 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
10 yards there, good enough for the Jags first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues.
On second down, a run with ETN. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
10 yards there, good enough for the Jags first down.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Looking for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Now Lawrence.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16.
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground with ETN.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head, we could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there, they ran it in. And again, just a great game that we bore witness to. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. And It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr to throw.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Now Carr.
Open man, that's Renfro. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie us at 24. That time a 6-play drive.
And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Caught by Jones. 20. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter.